YouTube's happening. It is Monday, October 6th. We're talking baseball first today. We have two games on the slate. We're going to cover both these games, and then we're going to head over to NFL and cover that game because there's a very light slate of games going on today. So we have the NL games going on. Yesterday was AL, today's NL, and then they'll travel. So that's how they're doing it. So we have game 2 of LA Philly and then Chicago Milwaukee. So we're going to break both these games down, spreadsheet props. You know what we do around here. So recap yesterday. Took these 3 plays over in the Yankees trying to skyrocketed over. Beautiful call on that one. Hit a massive. There was one inning I hit 6 plays on that Toronto, that big 6-run inning they had. Yeah, I had all that 6 different live plays hit. Beautiful stuff. Castillo only had 3 strikeouts. I thought he'd get it, but he had 4 walks. He had no control. You can tell. So it was bad. But Scooble did get 9 strikeouts for us. So, hey, good job, buddy. Appreciate you all day. So we'll take that. So you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do, or you want access to the spreadsheets, or you just want to come join the chat when we do live bets, it's there. So enough of that. We have our 2 games. Let's jump to that first one right now. All right, let's jump to the first one, which is going to be Los Angeles and Philadelphia. So we have currently, it looks like Dodgers 120 on the road with a 7.5 total, 7.5. Interesting. Let's go look at the spreadsheet, look at the numbers. We see how the offenses have been doing the last 10 games overall. Philly's been striking out a good bit. That's the first thing I noticed. Other than that, besides the Dodgers have a lot of green on there because they've been doing quite well. They have an 8-game winning streak. Damn, LA, I see you. Okay, good to know. Let me go ahead and set up the props over here. Let me get some nice refreshes before we jump to it. We'll just jump to it now. So this is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Let me hit a couple refreshes. Make sure we get the crispiest, most updated, freshest lines. And we want to see, let's do pitching first, obviously, so we can see who's tossing the tater out there. It's going to be Luzardo going up against Blake Snell. Blake Snell going up against Philly, who's striking out 26 at 10.4. What's the line? 7.5? I am tempted. Hi. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, good sir. And then we got to look at Luzardo, 100% on over outs. Sure. Are you going to make it though? Is the question. So we'll start with Blake Snell because I'm intrigued by that. Here's the strikeout numbers. Last 10 games, you see what he's done. 7.7 on a 7.5. That's not ideal. We like it a little bit more. We want at least I would like 8.5 personally on that. But I mean, look what he's done. He does pop occasionally. So that 3's bringing him down. But else the Padres, they don't strike out much. We know that. Oh look. He faced Philly literally on the 17th and struck out 12 of them. So, yeah, I might have to take this. This might have to be a play. This absolutely might be a play. So let's go ahead and see how he's been doing. 12 and 7. It's a 9.5 average. Even if he has average of these 2 games, we still hit. So it's good stuff. Let's look at the earned runs and everything. Those 2 games against Philly would go last 10, so we can see has he been popped a little bit by Pittsburgh of all teams. Okay, cool. Last 5, you can see not too much. Let's go over to Mr. Actually, outs. I know you want to see outs. I got you. Snell outs, last 5 games. There you go. Yeah, so we expect if he goes 6 innings, 6 innings, he might get the strikeouts. So, but he could go 7 because he's been going 7 the last 2 of the 3. So I'm almost going to tell you right now, I'm looking at the history first, but I'm pretty certain I'm taking Snell strikeouts because 7.5 for plus 123 over on Profit X. You see the lines, all the plays you can get this line. So yeah, let's look at Zardo now. His outs, there you go, very consistent. He's only at 14.5, so they're thinking he does even go 5 innings. And they bring in the Philly bullpen. The Philly bullpen has not been good. We know this. So they've had their ups and downs. We'll put it that way to say it best. Let's go look at strikeouts or earned runs or whatever. He's been nasty on strikeouts too. Dodgers are 17th in strikeouts at 9.3. You could do the same thing, him to get 6. This is the same setup as yesterday. It's just different pitchers. We got Snell, Scooble, and Luzardo is Castillo. And Castillo didn't hit, but I'll take it again, no problem. So, I kind of like this. So I go back over here and look. You see, Dodgers still striking out a good bit. They're not red like Philly, but still 9.3. That's over 1 per inning. So Luzardo goes 6 innings. We hit this. So how many innings does he normally go? Outs? This, even though it's only got him for 14.5 as a line. That's a little suspicious. His average is 18.8 on the outs. Now, are they assuming he's going to get tagged? That's the main question. Is he going to get just beat up by the bats? When we look at his earned runs, and we see the last 2 games, he did get 4 up against Dodgers here when he faced them. The Mets got him for 4 a few times. He's averaging 2.2 in the last 10, 2 in the last 5. So if he pitches great, I think he hits the strikeouts, but there's a chance he might give up 3 or 4 runs. And the question is, are they going to leave him in? If it was me, I'd leave him in. I don't want to bring that bullpen in. Do you? I know, right? So let's go look at matchup. Bullpen v bullpen. Yeah, not a fan of the bullpens. Luzardo versus Dodgers. Historically, anybody tee off. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for great history. So I first noticed these red strikeouts. Look at these strikeout numbers over here. Look at them. So much red. Beautiful. This is for Luzardo too. Wow. Ohtani has 2 home runs, but only a buck 43 and 14 at bats. Good. That's good if we want to take the strikeout prop. Because so far, now I'm leaning both pitcher strikeouts. I know, right? Again, why? I know. But we have Freeman's got a 364 and 11 at bats with a home run with a 1.2. Outside of that, there's nothing good here. Calls one for the buck 43 for Mookie. Mookie is not looking good here. Will Smith's got a buck 67. These are not good numbers. Even Edmonds got a buck something. Was it 82? Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. The only one's good. Like Hernandez got a 375, which is what, 3 for 8 or 2? Yeah, 3 for 8. It's not that impressive because you've done really nothing with it. So the only one's actually been somewhat impressive is probably Freeman. Yeah, he's got a home run, but that's it. And the only 2. What Ohtani's what, 2 for 14 with 2 home runs? Okay, cool. Let's go lefties. Lefties. Philly versus lefties. You see how they do. And then Blake Snell versus Philly. And look at the strikeout percentages. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a lot of strikeouts. Look at the averages too. There are a couple home runs. Yes, there are. But like Schwarber's, buck 67, buck 82, 091, 235. Okay, Turner, show off. 063 for Castellanos. Yeah, we're taking Blake Snell strikeouts. We're taking both strikeouts. I am convinced. I have convinced myself to do this now. So over here, HR, let's see, is anybody going to do good? Hits, 0-1 for Hernandez. We saw who's actually doing well. The 2 guys that are doing well on the team historically. So we could look at 3-2 and 3-2. You could take Hernandez. I could take both strikeouts and Hernandez, and I think all 3 are good, especially at plus 132. Man, love the odds. Love. We are chasing the juice today. I think I'm going to do that. So, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to copy this right here and go that, and then do it again. Yeah, we're taking 3 plays in this game. No. I have no clue who's going to win the game, but I'm going to take Snell. Let me just show you the plays I'm taking. I'm going to take the 7.5 for Snell, absolutely, over 7.5 Ks. I think it's going to be a game like yesterday where it's going to be very low scoring at the start, but then eventually it'll pick up, and Snell strikeouts. If he goes 7 innings, I think we're gold here. I think that's 1 per inning. I think he gets that. I don't see him getting teed off on. You saw the history. It's playoffs. Anything can happen. You know, it's baseball. It's weird. So, Luzardo, we're going to go you as well. Luzardo over... Wait, that's earned runs. Not this one. We want this one. We want the strikeouts. Thank you. Yes. We're going to go over 5.5. That feels low. And I know the odds are suggesting he's going to get teed off on. We saw the history. I don't think he does. I think a lot of people are going to bet the over in this one. They're going to be highly disappointed. Now, when the bullpens come in, it could save the over, but I don't know. I'm going to go with, because we saw, now let me make sure it's the right Hernandez. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me go back over here. What is this? Go away. Boop. Let's see. Hernandez is right. Dodgers. Let's see. History versus Luzardo. Enrique is 231. Okay, I'm thinking Teoscar. That's the wrong Hernandez. See, this is why you got to check these things. Even though he's doing good, you could take him, but what's your history? 231 and 13 at bats with a 462. Get off my screen. I don't want that. See, this is why I almost messed up. Wrong Hernandez. We're going to take you off now. We're not going to mess with that. So I think I'm just going to stick with both strikeouts. I'm not going to do anything else, something crazy. So we're going to take both pitchers to hit their strikeout goal. Nothing else. I have no clue who's going to win. I don't know what the total is going to be. This should be low scoring. Hell, if you want to see like a Nerfy play, I'll show you that real quick too, because I know some of you like, what about a Nerfy? First inning runs allowed. How about that? That's a fun one. First inning, let's go last 20 so you can see. Blake Snell's gave up runs in 4 of the last 20 innings of the first innings. And then Luzardo's, go look at yours. First inning runs allowed, last 20, also 4. So potential Nerfy for sure. Actually, let's go look at the game lines. Let's go find the Nerfy, shall we? Let's go see what that bad boy is. We want game lines. Inning, first inning, total under 124. You can find it out there. So we're going to do that. Let's just throw a Nerfy in there. Let's get crazy with it. How about that? We're going Snell strikeouts, Luzardo strikeouts, and a Nerfy of all things. I must be sick because I'm taking a Nerfy. I know. Move on. Next. All right, let's move on to game 2. Try not to yap as much as some. Cubs Brew Crew. Obviously, we saw how it happened in the first game. Brewers looked pretty good. We see the number. It's slight favorite of Brewers with a 7.5 total. Let's go over here to the spreadsheet. Let's change it over to the right game. Bang. And let's see, we have, yeah, Brewers offense woke up a little bit. Clearly, Cubs, yeah, not so much. Strikeouts are high at 10.2. All right, that's not good. That's not good for strikeouts. Let's go over, pop over here, and let's clean this up a little bit. Get rid of YouTube pictures. Change you over to you, and we got Shota going up against Aaron Ashby. Aaron. I don't know anything about Aaron Ashby, so we're about to look him up on the ESPN, so we can get a little bit of information on the man, shall we? Yes, we shall. So there he is. He is a righty. There you go. Come on down. He's a bullpen guy usually. You see what he's doing. He is good. Look at that. He is not giving up anything. No earned runs, no home runs, one walk, some strikeouts, and okay. Yeah, Milwaukee. Go. Yeah. Okay, they're good. Good. So he's good stuff. So let's pop over. We know about Shota though. We know how good he is. Over 12.5 outs is 100%. Are they assuming he gets heat off on, or are they going to go with their bullpen quick? Interesting. Hits allowed 80%. Against Milwaukee, that might be a play. Strikeouts ain't gonna be a play, not a chance. Ashby strikeouts has 2.5. If he goes 2 innings, hell, this might be a good play, but I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking somebody who's gonna pitch at most 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 innings. No, too much shenanigans can happen there. So let's grab Shota, let's take a look at him, look at his background, everything. Then we'll look at the history and stuff and move on. There's your outs. Obviously, he typically goes way more than that. He's averaging 18.5 in the last 10 starts. He's at 12.5 in his line, which is what, 4 innings? If he goes 4 innings and 1 out, that is, because 13 outs would be the over here. So 4, wow, that's it. Feels low. Can he knock it? What's your history versus? Your head to head. There's your head to head. We'll see the runs. There's a reason why the line's the line. His last 4 games against Milwaukee, he has been teed off on 7-2-3-2. I say teed off on. His earned runs 1.5 though. How you got a low outs where your earned runs only 1.5, but a 145 over? I almost want to take this over based on this line here alone. Let's look at the last 10, see who's been up to. Last 10 earned runs, he got destroyed by the Mets last time he played them, but before that, 3-3-3-3-3-2-1-3-1. Average of 3, 1.5. I know that is juicy. I don't want to take that much juice. We're trying to chase juice here. We got 2+ plays. Oh, we might have got 3+ plays, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Not loving it. Let's go to matchups. Bullpen, come on down. Let's go look at Ashby versus history, if you care about it. There's some Ashby. 3 for 10 for half of the home run. Great. First inning home run, maybe. Second inning, I don't know. We go lefties. You can see the information there. We go Milwaukee versus lefties. And then Shota versus Milwaukee. And what stands out here? Terang has 1 hit, and it went far. All you see. Ortiz is 4 for 9. Ain't done nothing with it, though. And then I just skip over Contreras every time. 3 for 10, 2 homers, 2 solo shots on top of that. So, yeah, he's done quite well. Perkins has a home run, and Yelich has a homer, 3 for 10 with a home run. Still, Collins, Summer, Sal, Churio. Yeah, someone made 0 for 7 for Durbin. Okay. Yeah, I see it enough. I've seen enough, I think. Let's change this over to this. HR, please. Nothing really. We got Churio and Terang, and we saw both of them are struggling historically versus him. So don't want to take these. You could if you want to. 3-2 and 2-1. If you want to, be my guest. I can't do it. And Terang is at 3 and 2-3. Again, the history's so bad, I can't trust that. So, What do we do? Because I was leaning Milwaukee, but now I'm kind of like, I might just go over. 7.5 feels like you've been giving up runs, and we got bullpens going out there for Milwaukee, basically. So I think that's what I'm going to play. I think I'm just going to take the over. I don't like much in this game. If this was like game on a normal day of the week where there was like 15 games going on total, I would probably pass on this game. But since it's the only game on, there's only 2. I'll take 1 play, just 1. We're going to take that 7.5 over. We're going to keep it real chill, real simple. We're going to trust these numbers. Milwaukee woke up. Cubs are doing decently. I don't want to take Shota strikeouts. I don't want to take none of that. So in the 7.5, it's minus 107. I'm down. Give me the over. Otherwise, pass if you don't like it, because I don't like this one. So we'll do that. I think we're done. I think we are done. Yes, we are. So let's go back over here to the schedule. Tomorrow, I said the schedule, not the sheets. Thank you. Tomorrow be Tuesday. We're back in the AL, but now we swap locations. Now it's Seattle at Detroit and Toronto at the Yankees. We might have a sweep happening here. It's a best of 5. So basically, whoever gets the 3 wins first wins, just so you know. Some people don't understand because baseball's a little weird. So there you go. I will be back tomorrow. We'll break these down. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, check out the HQ, check out Outlier. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know if I missed anything. It's possible. I'm not perfect. You know that. So I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for some more MLB.